you want to try to find the variable that has the least stuff in front of it, okay? But all of these variables have stuff in front of them. So then in that case, you have to decide, do I want to solve the first equation for a variable or the second equation for a variable, and which variable?
First.
There's not really a wrong answer, but there is usually an easier way.
Second, because it makes it positive. Right?
Sure.
The second, first, because
So-
there's a common way to
Because if you
divide
add
it all by
6x,
2.
then you're dealing with
Oh, it really? Actually, it really doesn't matter what you do it by. It
So,
really
but
doesn't.
if you solve the second equation for y, then it makes things, makes things positive, okay? Because you can add the 6x over, it'll make it positive, and then you divide everything by 2.
But you can divide it again by -3 and it'll work out too.
Yeah,
In a similar fashion.
it will.
Yeah, so you're explaining.
Aha, good catch, good catch. Now,
I'm pretty
there
sure wait, oh. It's the exact same equation.
So there would be a way that would make it harder if we had solved for x. When you divide everything by 6, do you see how you get fractions?
Yes.
So while you can still do it that way, you probably wouldn't want to. All right, so we got a y here, and we found it from equation 2. So we're going to take it and plug it in to equation 1 for y.
For what?
X.
So we have 9x minus 3x minus 1 equals 3.
Oh boy. This is no bueno.
This will allow us to solve for x.
No bueno.
All the numbers.
It is a lot
You're
of
right,
numbers.
J-Lo.
All right, so if you keep going,
Yeah, J-Lo.
you get this.
It says be no bueno.
See, there's no That's not my real name.
What does this mean?
It's a one line.
Yeah, it means that
It's all real numbers.
or
Infinitely
Many solutions.
this means that these two were basically the same line, they just look different. Now, if you take this equation and you were to like simplify it, right? So maybe divide everything by 3. Then take this one and do the same thing. So divide everything by 2. Do you see how these two are essentially the same thing? One is just the negated form of the other. They're the same line. They just appeared to be different because they had different numbers in them. Okay? I can divide these at the beginning if you wanted to do that too. You can always like simplify them or divide them or multiply them by whatever you want, because that's a property that you're allowed to do with equations. You're allowed to multiply the whole equation by something. Okay, so when you have something where you tried to solve and you get 3 equals 3, which is a true statement, you can either write all real numbers, you put the little real number symbol, or you can write infinitely many solutions. If you get 3 equals 4, what's the answer?
No
No
solution.
solution.
Right.
Or 0 with a cross.
Right.